And another big story tonight, it was a question of should he stay or should he go? And now the Buffalo School Board has made its decision regarding the embattled superintendent. His bosses say he can stay.
This is the latest chapter as the school board weighed today whether or not to fire Dr. James Williams. News 4's Luke Moretti has been keeping us updated throughout the day, and he brings us the very latest now. Luke?
Yeah, they met and nothing. They took no action on the beginning of the process of terminating Superintendent Dr. James Williams. It was a special meeting that left some wondering why there was a meeting in the first place.
Thank you very much, everyone.
For now, Dr. James Williams will continue in his job as Buffalo Schools Superintendent.
We're moving forward as planned with me retiring on the 30th of June 2012.
Following a behind-closed-doors meeting of the Board of Education, it was announced that no action would be taken to pursue a no-fault termination clause in Williams' contract.
I'm not going to get into who voted where, who's on what side, or I can tell you this, that the will of the board is just not there to pursue the matter further, that's all.
If the board had gotten the wheels in motion and terminated Williams, he'd be entitled to 6 months' pay, but it never happened.
It was poorly planned and poorly executed. While we did want to respond to the community's concerns about the superintendent staying on for another year, there really wasn't enough time for us to have the type of meaningful conversations that were necessary to really move the agenda forward.
My intention at this point is just focus on the searching and get that going expeditiously, which we need to do because I had been involved with the search last time, and it takes time, and we need to get going if we're going to have somebody in place ideally prior to the end of the school year coming up.
Williams says what happened today was very unfortunate and that it's time to move on.
There was a better way to do this, I will say. I think in any organization, if two parties want to have a discussion about separation, you bring the attorneys in the room, you sit down and you negotiate and move forward.
I am conceded to the fact that I will never, ever bring up this issue again as far as I'm on this board.
Now, also in a separate matter, the Buffalo Control Board was supposed to take up the issue of a buyout to a deputy school superintendent. I'll have